Blessings up, y'all. I'm here with Teachings of the Buddha. And I'm going to get a little bit warm before I do this. Okay, so this Teachings of the Buddha is called Great Discourse on Blessings. You can see my breath. Oh my goodness. Okay, so at one time the Exalted One was living in Jeddah Grove. A certain deity of astounding beauty approached the Exalted One and said, "Many deities and humans have pondered on blessings. Tell me the blessings supreme." The Buddha replied, "To associate not with the foolish, to be with the wise, to honor the worthy ones, this is a blessing supreme. To reside in suitable location, to have good past deeds done, to set oneself in the right direction, this is the blessing supreme. To be well-spoken, highly trained, well-educated, skilled in handcraft, and highly disciplined, this is a blessing supreme. To be well-caring of mother, of father, to look after spouse and children, to engage in a harmless occupation, this is a blessing supreme. Outstanding behavior, blameless action, open hands to all relatives, and selfless giving, this is a blessing supreme. To cease and abstain from evil, to avoid intoxicants, to be diligent in virtuous practices, this is a blessing supreme. To be reverent and humble, content and grateful, to hear the Dharma at the right time, this is a blessing supreme. To be patient and obedient, to visit with spiritual people, to discuss the Dharma at the right time, this is a blessing supreme. To live austerely and purely, to see the noble truths and to realize nirvana, this is the blessing supreme. A mind unshooken when touched by the worldly states, sorrowless, stainless, and secure, this is a blessing supreme. Those who have fulfilled all these are everywhere invincible. They find well-being everywhere. Theirs is the blessing supreme. Got some work to do, that's for sure, for more blessings, that's for sure. Lately, I have been trying to really focus on not allowing this material realm to affect me in the way that it has. This whole being cold and feeling stuck and not having the debit card that I needed to get really pushed me into this like survival mode. And prior than that, I realized that I really need community and people that love and support me and want me in their presence. And when I feel like people don't want me in their presence, I start really getting in my head about when I was a child and my self-consciousness, like my self-esteem and my self-conscience is telling me like I'm crap. And so I started eating bad and drinking more alcohol and not loving myself in the way that I needed to. And when I was able to step back and really observe myself and see what I was doing, I was self-sabotaging myself because of the beliefs and the thought processes that I felt that other people felt on me. And regardless if that is true or not, I feel like love for yourself and love for other people is very important. And when you start losing track of yourself and not caring about yourself, you're no longer to be able to really truthfully dive into loving other people in the correct way. And so I was just living in the shadow and I didn't know how to get myself out. And then I started journaling a lot and really like seeing all the things I was doing to myself. And I was like, oh my goodness, like this love that I am pumping out to other people, I'm not doing that for myself. And that's just like not okay. And so I started slowly dwindling on the drinking again, slowly stopped eating crappy foods, Oreos, not good. Started talking to myself nicely and started practicing yoga, even though yoga is more than the asana, but I started doing asana and really speaking to myself in the ways that I needed to, really breathing in the way that I was supposed to. and needing to, and everything started to get a little bit easier for me. And then the surrender was the hardest part, is surrendering to the universe and realizing that she, he, it, they really was just getting me ready for what was about to come, which is like all of this beauty around me, you know? And I'm just grateful. But yeah, there's the teachings of the Buddha. There's some of my spiel, and so much love to you guys.